Today, the Citizens Campaign launched a Civic Challenge campaign, a $2 million campaign designed to help citizens help fix broken politics and government. The purpose of the Civic Challenge campaign is to develop a citizen-driven problem-solving force and demanding a solutions focus at all levels of government. The kickoff of the campaign brought in two major pledges, former Governors Tom Kean and Jim Florio.
The problems with our democracy are systemic. No matter who we elect as president on November 8th, it is only we, the citizens, who can get us out of the rut of rigid ideology and blame game politics. Our dysfunctional politics and government simply can't be fixed from the top down. It's too far gone. The work of renovating our politics and government has to begin at the foundation, at the citizen level. The effort must be nonpartisan and without blame. And most importantly, it needs to focus on solutions, because that's the best way to turn away from the blame game. It begins with a pledge, a civic pledge. That's why I'm so pleased to have former Governors Kean and Florio here to take the civic pledge and ask all citizens to join them. The example of these two principled leaders who have done so much for our state and nation challenges us to do the same.
Taking the civic pledge, getting things done, that's what it's all about. That's what democracy is all about. That's what any democracy is all about. Without we, the people, taking that civic pledge and recognizing that if we get involved and we do it, we can make this world better, not just for ourselves, but for our children and for our grandchildren.
Policies from the past, old policies are not going to deal with new problems. We've got to get people engaged and involved. Engaged because that's the way our system works. It's called participatory democracy, which says that if we don't work at making it work, there's going to be problems. And we have to get people engaged because, as I said, the problems are complex. We have to have people understanding. You can't fix what you don't understand. There are no answers if you don't know what the questions are. And that's really what this is all about today.
Well, I've been a long-time supporter of actual citizen involvement, and that's really what this is about, saying that we can't sit around and gripe about policies if we don't play a role in shaping those policies. And more I'm coming to understand that there's a need for education about policies. The issues are very complex, and this organization is committed to getting people informed about things, understanding what the options are, what the alternatives are, and then encouraging people to weigh in. And so I'm a very long-time supporter of the whole idea of participatory democracy, that you have to have people involved and participating. There's almost too much information. We've got to be able to distill what's good and what's relevant, and that's not being done. As a result, people are confused over the complexities. We have to have organizations such as this and individuals who want to aspire to leadership to try to give people the choice of issues and help them come to the right conclusions.
People have lost faith in government all the way. They've lost faith in national government. We've got two candidates who are deeply unpopular. We've got a Congress who's got the lowest rating in history. Even down to our local officials, we don't seem to have much confidence in. A democracy can't survive that way. And the way to change that is not by dropping out, is not by less involvement, it's by more involvement. And getting you and I and getting good people, to say, all right, let's go do it. We can get it done. We can make sure good people run for office. We can get that project done locally. We get that project done. Because I've seen it happen again and again in my career. I've seen one or two individuals start a movement and get something done that wouldn't have been done without them. And should happen again. And that's how to restore your faith. Go try to do it. And you'll find out some of those walls come down, and maybe that project you thought was impossible gets done.
Now, are there any kind of current state government policies that you'd like to see that the community or the citizens of New Jersey should look into?
Yeah, I think a lot of them. I mean, we have to redo the way we look at our pensions so that people who earn pensions in government at any level get those pensions taken care of and paid for so they retire and as they should be able to. We've got to look again, I think, at our whole tax structure in this state. There are parts of it that are unfair. There are parts of it that are unproductive. There are parts of it that don't even earn as much money, but do hurt our competition with other states. I think we've got to look at that. We've got to look at the whole transportation system in this state now because it's falling apart. Bridges, roads, rail cars. We've got to redo that. We've got to look, what'll it take really to bring back this New Jersey economy? What'll it take to create jobs in the state? How do we do it and still protect our environment? How do we bring more jobs back to our cities, which are, after all, the urban centers? I'm going to be debating urban policy with the mayor of Newark. I think it's next week. And what I'm going to say is, look, we got to have an urban policy. We've got to bring back the cities. How are we going to do it? What are the 3 or 4 things we should be doing? So there's a lot to be done. And we've got a gubernatorial campaign coming up now. I'm not sure, I think I know, but I'm not sure who the candidates are going to be for the 2 parties. But whoever they are, let's hold their feet to the fire. Make them come up with solutions. And go after them if they don't.
From Liberty House in Jersey City, I'm Jeanette Josu, Hudson County View, the eye of the community.